Right, la. This is short and sweet because it's Overload Combo Shaman using Drekfra, Frog, and Note Taker. It's got the new legendary in it, which is Radiance of Ashura. Even though I don't necessarily think this would make the final cut, even though it looks really good on paper because it has 3 individual effects for each spell type and it's cheap. Probably don't need to run this card in the deck. You're definitely going to be running the card Bioluminescence, which gives +1 spell damage to each minion that you have on board. So obviously if you have 7 minions, there's 7 spell damage. That's 2 more than a Malagos. So if you play Drekfra, you're instantly going to have 3 minions on board, which is +3 spell damage, which is extremely powerful for 3 mana if you think about some of the minions that have spell damage attached to them. You also have Scalding Geyser, which is a fire spell that deals 2 damage to anything, so you can go face with it, and it dredges from the bottom of the deck, so the next card you draw with Frog, you could line that up properly if you have the right tutor and spell costs. This deck can put out, upwards of like 30 damage, I think, on turn 4 if you have the right setup. Powerful in the late game as well, because you still have a lot of burn. Drekfra obviously accelerates the deck. Drekfra is like a Barnes for like spell combo decks and some decks. It's like if you look at like Inner Fire Priest, Drekfra can accelerate your turns, and it does the same thing in this deck. Other than that, I don't think any new cards would be included into this current list, other than those 2 I've listed, and the legendary probably won't make the cut. Get an extra card. I'm gonna go for Dredge and see if I can get see what's at the bottom, because I want Drekfra. Drekfra. Oh wow! You ask and you'll receive sometimes. What do I want? I want that then. Oh, I said okay. I drew it. Did a good job drawing it. Wow, that's good. Okie dokie. So the new legendary, I have to get used to this myself. So fire spells do +2. Nature is -1 on spell cost. And Frost gives you 3 armor every time you cast the spell. Oh, is that a $30 card, is it? I've been gifted all the golden and diamond cards. Well, not gifted, but I get to use them on this stream.
Our enemies will meet their ancestors. Could you repeat that? I'll write that down.
So I kind of want to dredge. Let me do this first, I suppose. Kind of want to dredge for that card. I can't really play it though right now. Sorry, Clark. Dredge again. Bloom, you gotta stop being at the bottom of the deck. That's 4 games in a row. Bloom's just sat there. He really has to come and rise above a little bit. I know, yeah, with this dredge combo, no longer can Bloom sit there. I'll build up some totems for Bioluminescence. Then go with the combo a bit later on. Charge call, freeze. I'll actually just freeze now and get a card draw out of it. Another dredge. So the problem with you can't dredge a card with Frog because Frog is tutoring out cards. It doesn't draw from the top. By the looks of things. Because I dredged, well, I had dredged the minion last time actually, so I don't know if I dredge and then draw that mana costed card with Frog, it would work or not. I'm not entirely sure. Do, 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 do.
Could you repeat that? I'll write that down.
Yeah, because you have two minions with Luminacy, so that's like with free spells. Oh, yeah, I'll do the things now.
Don't worry. They'll be all over there.